What is up, everyone, and welcome to another edition of The Danny Show. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and this is where I give commentary and reviews on all things wrestling. And before I get started, I want to inform everyone that earlier today, in honor of MJF's birthday, I did a review on my top 10 favorite MJF matches, so be sure to check that out. That being said, let's get started with tonight's review of Friday Night Smackdown from Tennessee as The Rock opens up and we got a PG version of the promo that we saw earlier from The Rock's gym. And if you saw The Rock's promo from the gym earlier today, you know it was nothing PG at all. The Rock talked about tonight, The Rock said, Cody, you slapped the heck out of me. You slapped the PI crooked letter out of me. Earlier today, he said, you slapped the spit out of me. And by spit, I mean take the P and put the S in. But it was not PG. We even saw how The Rock mocked Cody Rhodes getting emotional on Monday Night Raw. And on the gym, in his gym, he was like, oh, I want to give the title to mommy. Shut that up. Tonight he said, shut the H up or shut your mouth. But the promo from earlier today was not PG at all. Tonight's promo, we saw The Rock bring back his Hollywood theme, which is better late than never. I thought he was going to do it earlier, but he did it eventually. First off, I thought he was going to attack Nashville, but he didn't because he has history, because he started there. So The Rock took the night off from being a heel. Well, he was a heel, but he decided to embrace the fans like he was in Miami. Apparently, his two favorite places are Miami and Nashville. And tonight, we saw The Rock do a concert just like the old days, except this time he's not bashing anyone. Fun fact, SummerSlam's coming to Cleveland, where Rock dissed and gave homage to Cleveland. Dissed Cleveland in 2003, honored Cleveland in 2012 before WrestleMania. But tonight, great promo, very funny concert video, and that's how we opened the show. We saw tag team action with Legado del Fantasma versus the LWO, with Legado del Fantasma advancing. We saw Santos Escobar defeat Dragon Lee before the group attacked Dragon Lee. Rey Mysterio would come out and accept and challenge Santos for next week. I thought he was going to do it for WrestleMania, but it is next week. Also, we have Pretty Deadly versus Pete Dunne and Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, excuse me. And it felt like watching NXT UK with these guys because we all know that they originally started on NXT UK, then on NXT America before coming to Friday Night Smackdown. So it felt great seeing NXT UK represent and Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne advance. They will meet Legado del Fantasma next week. I will be rooting highly behind Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate to win. Also, we have tonight, we had LA Knight challenge AJ Styles for a match at WrestleMania, which after a chair shot, chair shot, and pinning the chair to him like Triple H did Undertaker in 2001, AJ Styles accept. Another great WrestleMania match that has been confirmed is Twin Brother versus Twin Brother, because Jimmy Uso, after Kayla startled Paul Heyman again, I really missed that. I really enjoyed it, but I don't think Kayla was trying to startle him this time. I mean, Paul really was just walking, and Kayla did say, excuse me, so Paul's just being overly dramatic. I don't know who's going to, by the way, congratulations, Paul Heyman, on being on the Hall of Fame. Who should induct Paul? I don't know if Tommy Dreamer is going to induct Paul Heyman because, in case you didn't notice, Paul Heyman almost died in Houston, Texas WrestleMania because Tommy wanted to kill him. But nonetheless, we have two WrestleMania matches confirmed that I think are going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see what Cody Rhodes does about The Rock talking about his mother. You don't talk about another man's mama. You just don't do it. He brought his mother into this. That's heel. That's heel right there. Even though The Rock embraced Nashville and took the love, when The Rock mentioned Cody's mother, that's heel personal right there. And I can't wait to see what Cody Rhodes says on Monday Night Raw because this just got personal. This got real quick and fast. Speaking of personal, now that we have two great WrestleMania matches confirmed, also tonight, Randy Orton defeated Grayson Waller, and after that, Austin Theory got his. One of the highlights of the night, as Austin Theory took a stunner, and because he oversold it like he did at WrestleMania 38, the stunner sent him flying, and then he got caught into an RKO. That was the highlight of the night, in my personal opinion. That stunner turned RKO, highlight of the night on SmackDown. And we got a triple threat match. One thing I know for sure, one thing I can predict for sure, we're going to have a new champion. Whether it's Kevin Owens or Randy Orton, we're getting a new champion at WrestleMania. Also, in our main event tonight, we have Bayley versus Damage Control's Dakota Kai. And the match ended as all members of Damage Control went up against Dakota, and then Naomi made the save. Unfortunately for Bayley, good news, Mercedes Monet, CEO, CEO, CEO. That has a good, that's going to grow real well on me. But that chant, as great as that chant is, and as great as it's going to grow on me, bad news is Monet is in AEW. So the only ally she has left, Bayley, I'm speaking of, is Trinity. And Trinity made the save. But it wasn't enough. The numbers game caught up to him. And it ended with Damage Control standing tall. The fans wanted the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, who is a Tennessee native. But we didn't get that tonight. However, we need more help. I guess Bianca has Booker T's wisdom. Booker T always says, don't concern yourself with matters that don't concern you. But hey, Trinity, aka Naomi, is going to step up for Bayley. I just wish Sasha could have been there. But she's all elite, which is still awesome. That CEO chant is going to be fun to chant, and I can't wait to see what she does in AEW. And I hope on AEW subject, I hope we get Monet versus Britt Baker. CEO versus DMD. That, I get excited just thinking about it. But back to SmackDown action. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think about tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown? I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and that's all the time I have for you today. And I'll be back with another review on all things wrestling. And be sure to check out my favorite matches of MJF as we celebrate his birthday today. Let me know what was your favorite match. I'm your host, Daniel Cody, and I will see you next time. Cody is going to be pissed Monday, and I'm here for it. Finish the story, Cody.